Hey YouTube, welcome to Rhonda's Glam Corner. Today is part 2 of my cover my gray and put braids in my hair video. So, if you would like to know how I went from this to this, I would like you to sit back, relax, and keep watching. Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're taking some time out of your busy day to come hang out with me. So, I'm back, I think. I haven't recorded in about maybe a month to a month and a half. I just needed a break. So, this will be part 2. So, I'm going to put some braids in my hair today. And this is the hair that I'm using. I've never used this hair before. I got it from the beauty supply store. I only have a few braids in this color. Most of my braids will be in black. So I thought this was pretty cool. Let me show you guys. It has 6 bundles. What they're calling 6 bundles, but you know, these bundles are not as thick as they used to be. So it's from Laflare, and I will try to find a link down below. It's pre-stretch. It's antibacterial, and it's synthetic hair. So it's 30 inches. I did want my braids to be pretty long. I know that there's this big trend out there with knotless braids, and me personally, I don't like knotless braids, and it's because my hair at the roots gets very fuzzy very quickly. So with the knotless braids, within a day or two, my hair is all over the place. Like within a week, you can't see my parting and all of that. So I'm not wasting my time with that. So I'm just taking the hair. So I have it folded in the middle, and I'm holding it like this. I'm going to split this side in half and put my middle finger over it and put my pointer finger into it. I hope you guys can understand that. I'm going to do it one more time. So this is how I do my braids. Now, you can split it in half if you want to and flip it like this. You can split the hair in half and flip it like that. Then you'll have your 3 pieces. But to me, pulling the hair apart a lot like that causes tangling, knots and stuff like that. So that's the reason why I do it like this. So I'm holding the hair kind of flat, right? I'm putting my middle finger over the top of the hair. I'm taking, and see when I put my middle finger, I'm holding it with my middle finger and my thumb. I'm going to split this part in half with my pointer finger on my left hand, take my pointer finger with my right hand and split it and pull it straight down. So I have my 3 pieces. Now, I'm showing you guys an easy way to put the hair in. And I hope this is understandable. So now this is the part of the hair that I'm going to braid. I'm going to take that. I'm putting the hair on top. So as you guys could see, I have 1 piece here. I have 2 pieces on this side and 1 piece that's loose on this side. But when we go back to here, you can see that I still have the 3 pieces. So I'm holding this side with these 2 fingers, right? And then I'm holding another piece with this finger. I hope that's understandable and not too hard to understand. So I'm just going to braid this right into my hair. Basically, I'm putting it on top. I put it on top. I'm holding all of my hair in there, right? and I'm just braiding it. So all of my hair is in this middle piece right here. And I'm just going to braid it down. Now, a lot of times when you do it like that, what I did, sometimes the hair will slide. So it's important to hold it. I'm holding it tight towards the root until I get enough braided down. And then I'm just going to braid it down. And doing it that way helps. You know, a lot of times when you do braids, you do end up with it pulling out your hair from the root. Doing it the way that I did it avoids that. I'm just going to braid it straight down. And one of the things that I do like about this hair is that a lot of times with other types of hair that I've used to braid my hair in the past, I did end up with a lot of shabby pieces, like pieces sticking out. And as you can see, there's nothing sticking out of this hair. So that's really a plus. That's something that I really, really like. So I'm gonna go ahead. So I'm doing the first 2 rows under the bottom in this color, which was the 350. Kind of like a pickable kind of look. And I'll be back. Hey you guys. So I'm back again. So sometimes when you start getting to the end of the hair, it gets thin. So as you can see, this piece right here is thinner than the other 2 pieces. So I'm just going to take a piece from here, move it over there, and just continue to braid. I wanted to show you guys the whole braid because, you know, I can remember the first time that I went and got my hair braided. And after they finished braiding my hair, they took a lighter and they ran it all over my hair. And that was to get rid of, so see, you could see split ends. I don't know if you guys, you could see split ends. They used the lighter to get rid of the split ends, but she did it, they do it so close to your scalp. Like you're burning my natural hair too. And there was evidence of that when I took the braids out of my hair. I did have a lot of hair falling, so you have to be careful with that. So this is what the braid is looking like, braided all the way to the end. So with it being red or this color, you can't see too many split ends. I mean, there are split ends, but you can't see a billion of them, which that's a plus. So I think I like this here. I'm gonna go ahead and do the back. And this here too. I don't have any, I do have some, but you can't see split ends. It's giving me a nice, neat braid. I love that. You see I have my other piece already parted out. I am gonna go ahead and braid that. I'm gonna look at the footage to make sure, to see what you guys were able to see. And go ahead and get this row done and I'll be back. Hey you guys, so I'm back and I did go ahead and get the back finished. So I basically just parted it. I didn't want my parts to be exactly straight and up and down. I wanted to stagger it a little bit because when you stagger your parts, it does make the hair look much fuller. So I need to separate my next section and I'll be right back. So one of the things that I think that's most important when it comes down to caring for your edges when you have braids is to just make sure that the braids around your edges is not pulling. Now, so this one here, you can see that it's tight. When you look at my hair, it looks like it's tight, but look, it's not being pulled when I pull the braid, if that makes any type of sense. I hope that makes sense. So the hair is in the braid, but it isn't. Let me show you what I mean. Maybe I could show you with this here. So when you're pulling it super tight, the hair has nowhere to go. You see what I mean? Like, this hair is super tight, but the braid from the braid, like here, if this was braided tight like this, my hair has no other recourse but to pop out from the root, right? But the way this braid is in, it might look tight, but it isn't tight at all. It isn't tight at all. None of my braids are tight, and that's because I'm super tender-headed. But from the way that I just showed you guys of how I put my braids in, it isn't going to pull my hair out from the root. So that's why. So this braid here, I could have split it into 2 braids, but I didn't split it into 2 braids because I feel like the hair that would be coming more towards the front would be too heavy. So with the braids hanging down, even though one of the things that I did want to mention about this hair is really lightweight, but your hair is not used to having the braids on there. So it's going to give way. It's going to give way. And it's going to pull out by the root. But you could see, if you could see, it's moving down. And the reason why it's moving down is because it's not tight. So I'm going to go ahead and do some more braids, and I'll come back and show you guys what I'm looking like periodically. When I'm parting my sides, I'm parting them up like this and making sure that they're even coming to the front. So that looks like it's just about even. I'm gonna go ahead and do some more braids. Hey you guys, so I'm finally finished my braids. Yay! So I don't know exactly the time that I started. I think it was between 6 and 6:30. We'll just say 6. It's 3 o'clock now, so it took me 9 hours to do my hair, and it was much quicker than some other times that I've done my hair in the past. But these braids are much bigger than I normally do them. So I was really concerned about whether or not that would be enough hair, but it was definitely enough hair. It's more than enough hair because I have some hair left over where I could do a ponytail or something like that in the future. Hey you guys, so I am back and this is what my braids are looking like. Let me stand up so you guys can get the full effect of these braids. Let's see what you guys can see. Well, I guess. So they're pretty long. They're pretty long. And I know I said I was going to do my makeup, I think, but it is days later. The hair has held up pretty good. I know I've done my braids before, and within a week I had to re-braid the ends because the hair was it was frizzing up. I haven't had that problem with this hair yet. I really like this hair, and what I want to do. Guess I need to move back just a little. Let's give myself a bun. This is the end result of my, I guess I could call this the at-home box braids, or DIY box braids, or box braids tutorial, whatever. So we talked about the hair already, I believe, but I really like this hair. I like the fact that it came in a pack already stretched. I like the length, I like the color, I didn't have any problems with it. So I could definitely say that I recommend this hair. And that's about it. So I don't know, I want to give you guys a full look at my bun. The front and the back. So I hope you guys can see. That's what the back is looking like. And this is what the front is looking like. So pretty much it's really cute. It's really cute. Really, really cute. So we're coming to that time again where I have to say thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as I always say, stay glamorous. Bye.